We love you, Fitz.
Oh,
We haven't given up hope.
That's right, Fitz. We're here for you.
Yes, we
Yes.
are. Definitely Fitz.
You must be de-thawed.
Oh, boy. I hope so.
So welcome back,
Poor
everyone.
Fitz.
Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy
poor
here.
Fitz.
We were devastated last episode. We hated it.
Yeah,
I mean, we're happy the Earth survived and it hasn't cracked.
that's right.
But I gave last episode a lot of thought. And I do have to say, which I think I can speak for all of us, that I was so traumatized by Fitz's death
too.
that I was not even really listening after what happened.
Oh,
And
that was
even though they were
horrible.
talking about him being frozen, even though it is kind of right in our face with him actually being frozen on Enoch's ship, which we kind of mentioned,
Yes.
but I was already not even, like, I
Yeah,
refused
yeah,
in my
yes,
head to
yeah.
actually listen to that or
That's right.
connect it. And I was thinking, oh, well, maybe because Enoch's ship wasn't destroyed yet, that maybe because he's still around in this timeline, that he took injured Fitz and was able to resuscitate him enough to keep him alive after he died and then froze him. So I was going in that route. So
Good
I was like,
idea.
Oh, it's just a
No,
different
but-
version of himself.
That-
no, but
right,
this
yeah.
is the one that froze himself to meet up with his
Yes.
friends in the future.
Yes.
Okay,
Because he
yeah.
couldn't time jump.
That's how I took it.
That's how
yeah.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure now because I had to
Okay.
look back and look, and
Yeah.
really listen. I was like, okay, that makes more sense. So I'm curious because this gets complicated fast. But with what we know from Marvel and what can happen with the timelines, how do you feel about Fitz dying and then another self of him is still alive? Like, do you feel relief? Do you feel conflicted? Did he still die to you?
Relief to a certain point, but how did you survive and what's going to happen next?
You never
No,
know.
no.
They changed the timeline.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that I'm relieved, and I think the Fitz that is going to hopefully meet up with Gemma and gang, that it's going to be still the same Fitz. You
I
know,
hope so,
he's already
yeah.
went through the framework. He went through everything that this Fitz went through. So I think it'll be a great thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
hope
I
so.
think
I
am
don't think
relieved.
it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while though before they
Yeah.
find him.
Yeah. Like I'm relieved in a way, but at the same time it's not the same Fitz still because that Fitz died then. So there was already two Fitz in existence because you
Oh
had
my gosh.
our Fitz that came back from the future
Yes.
to this present time and his self was already frozen. So it's still two different versions. So that's how I'm seeing it. So I am relieved to see it. And yes, he does have all the memories up until he met up with everyone in the future.
Yeah.
So all of that on wasn't with this Fitz,
Yeah.
the one that's frozen. So that makes me sad. So kind of like Loki from that series, it's like he died and it's another version of him. Even though it is that timeline and it is Fitz, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
That's very- yeah.
He's missing a space of time, a block of time.
it's still a different
Where-
version of
yes.
him. It's not the
Yeah.
same
Yes.
one. That's how I just see it, you know? It's just a different version.
I know. So Gemma's
I know.
kind of
She's
she's
sad.
happy to have that thought of meeting up with him, but yeah, you can just still see
Yeah.
that
Oh boy.
You know,
he's gone.
And Talbot's in space.
I know, and he's
Space.
frozen. So who knows? Because even though he's
Talbot's gone.
frozen and he mentioned that he can't survive without air and space before, I'm kind of wondering now, is he really gone now? He's frozen, saving for later? I don't know.
No,
What
no,
happens if
never-
he gets
never
thawed
can
out?
tell, never
Maybe the
can tell.
gravitonium will keep
Yes.
him in hibernation mode or something.
Maybe.
He's frozen like Fitz, you know? He's not the
Right.
same, but
Yeah.
gravitonium has special abilities. Who knows? Maybe it'll
That's
keep
right.
him alive and
Maybe.
he'll thaw him out at a
I'm
different time.
thinking he's
That's right.
gone.
I think so too, and I feel really bad about Talbot. I know
Yeah.
we talked about that.
Yeah, it's hard.
But yeah, I mean,
Mac
he's
was
been through so
is in
much.
charge now of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he's the new
Unanimously.
That's right.
I'm assuming he's
Yeah,
going to be
they
the director.
appointed
They
him, yeah.
voted on him. They all
Director,
Yeah,
agreed.
he was unanimous, and
Yeah.
so he is.
And a lot of things change.
right.
Like every
That's
time we go
right.
into a new season, like a lot of time has passed, and
That's right.
you know maybe he's really like comfortable and settled into that role already.
Yeah, and it
That
seems
was
like
amazing.
you know he got together back on the same page with Yo-Yo. They have a lot to work out, but I think they're going to be
they're
okay.
Closer now.
Yeah, they're closer.
Yeah,
and Deke is gone.
Yeah.
We're thinking so.
Yeah. There was something there, and it totally slipped my mind now. But there was something with Deke where
the room, his room.
what
in
about
the
his room?
lighthouse. Didn't they show his room? Like, this is my room.
Yeah,
So
that's
maybe,
still there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying maybe he's gonna be there. I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember he did something, and so maybe we just didn't see him yet because he was off doing something. But anywho, we'll find out. But I'm hoping he's not gone because, I get they were preparing us for that, and then we really bonded with him, and then he's just gone. It'd be really sad.
I know, because we did,
Yes.
and even Daisy did. She's like, oh, I kind of like having you around. So
That's right, yeah.
it would be nice to see him there, but I don't think he's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And what about Coulson?
I was just going to say, is he in Tahiti or was he?
Is he still there? I've been there the whole time.
With
From
my
season 5 to
sidekick, man.
season 6, yeah. So I'm happy that him and May are together, and
Yes.
I'm just hoping that, I thought Fitz and Simmons were, I would freak out when they were in danger, but I thought they were untouchable, really. And
Yeah.
I know.
I'm
I
just
think
kind of thinking the same for
so
Coulson.
much,
So
yeah.
watch, just like, not to laugh, I shouldn't laugh at that because I'll be really devastated, but like watch him like be gone, like he passed in between
no.
seasons.
No.
And,
I'm kind of thinking that she just stayed there until he did pass, and then came back to the team.
you think maybe, who knows? We don't know. He didn't have much time left or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know
so.
if it's really reality or if it's just Tahiti mode.
I'm pretty sure they actually went
and they
there
just
and they're on
programmed-
vacation.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Just to live out the rest of his days. But that's kind of ironic because even though it's a beautiful place, it has kind of bad memories. So to go back there, kind of like
it's a beautiful
laughing at it
place.
or
Yeah,
something.
and
That's
how many
a big
days did he
step.
Oh my
have?
God, yeah.
Forever.
Oh,
All
boy.
right, ready?
Yeah, it's like, yes,
Ready.
we're ready, yes.
6:01.
We find ourselves in a bit of a conundrum.
Oh no.
Difficult computation, considering the circumstance.
What's he looking at?
Yeah, Army.
Oh man. Cut in half.
What?
Daisy, we're on approach. Be ready.
He's crazy.
Not your best, Davis.
Big sidekick.
Without clearance. Prepare to be boarded.
Seems nice.
Oh my goodness. Hostile.
I'm unarmed.
Wow, look at her hair.
Goodness. Yeah.
I'm armed, but I am the weapon.
Well, that's not how it works here, princess.
Oh, he looks alerted.
Oh, crap.
Quake.
Whoops.
Nice. You really gonna try something still? Yeah, I gotta see your moves.
Whoops.
Who's clicking their pen?
Girl.
I know. I was like,
Strike teams, spread out. Looks like a park. Move! Move!
woo!
Shoot. They really built up S.H.I.E.L.D, didn't they?
Traveling light years.
Yeah. He's gonna take advantage of it.
What? Hopefully it's not gonna be your
Really
bodies.
heavy. Oh my.
Ooh, it's like in Thor.
Oh. Hello.
Oh my God. Okay.
Back up, little kid.
Oh, leave him alone.
Oh, nope. Ouch.
Couldn't make it in time.
Ooh.
Oh.
Surrender now, or we will fire.
He did care about that guy, so maybe
Yeah. Friend.
misunderstanding.
He's firing first.
Never a dull moment.
Okay.
Yeah, all good.
Was she alright? Did it stab her?
Yeah, big time. Look at the.
Oh my
Electronics
God.
are fried. I don't even know what to call them.
Anomalies?
No.
We used that word up last year.
This
Keller has a theory.
Thanks.
You probably didn't want to bring it up.
Both have been looking at these locations, trying to find a connection. Maybe we can use that to narrow the search. And don't you all look at me like that. You said stupid ideas are welcome. I'm full of them.
All right, everyone else, you know your assignments, so let's get to work.
Ooh, Mac.
I'm late for my morning check-in.
Wait a
It's
minute.
not your job to
This is
solve every
hologram.
problem. If you think about everything you're up against
I
all
don't feel
at
like
once,
he's there.
you'll
Nope.
crack.
No,
No.
say no.
No.
He'd be proud.
Oh no.
Suit you. The agents out there know it.
But I assume enough time under this pressure and either your brain will hemorrhage or the weight of your organs will collapse your lungs.
I don't know anything. What do you want? I bought the broken half of that vessel for parts. Fair and square.
Ooh,
I
maybe
didn't know
he has
anything about any attack.
It's here.
Hopefully he's still intact.
You know, your poker face needs work, too.
Hey, a poker face while fighting?
Doesn't hurt. But I meant in the meeting today. You should feel free to pursue it. Have a drink with him.
Why?
No doubt Mac's picking up on it, too, but you shouldn't have to protect his feelings.
That's
So they
easy to
moved
say. How
on?
can I not? Mac didn't close the doors to avoid distractions. He just closed the doors on me.
But now it's been a year. I don't often give advice, but that's my advice.
Yeah, that was a lot of talking. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Keller's cute.
Okay.
Softly chilly. That's
Hello.
good.
Do you want to open it there though? Oh. Ooh,
There.
blood.
Oh, and blood took it out.
Agent May is on to us.
Oh, they've already been
Onto
together.
us.
So, you put on the brakes, call off the night shift. And I was already planning to go full nerd herd this evening anyway, so.
It would probably be wise. I'm not afraid of Mac finding out.
Well, I am. He is not small. Honestly, I have too much respect for the guy. I'd much rather we tell him about it. I'm more than happy to spend my nights alone.
It's a nice guy, but I'm so sad.
Don't say you're here on S.H.I.E.L.D. business. You just like the beers they have on tap.
Well, I'm glad you joined me for one. This is my sacred space.
I thought that was the church. Anyway, he's at the end of the bar. And an IQ of 160 doesn't hurt.
This lady said more to me in one phone call than she did in all the years that she was married to Garner.
Two of our brightest minds are in deep space. They need you on this.
Did you say deep space?
You got
I've
me
been
there.
Doesn't look that comfortable.
Yeah, right. She's gonna find some clue, I'm hoping.
I mean, one more week with Davis and you will find a dead body. His.
Yes, because one more week with you and I will definitely kill myself.
Oh, they're in love.
I think we will all benefit from getting back to familiar territory. To loved ones.
Oh, she's gonna lay
Oh, just to feel close to him.
He turned to concrete.
Oh, now he's a butterfly.
All right, well, let's get there. And blow it straight to hell.
What's your purpose? Clue.
She's gonna see something.
See something.
Guess we're not going home.
You learned to read Alien?
Of course, what have you been doing with the last year? Underneath that phrase was a word. Naro Atsia, I've seen it before, it's a planet.
That's deep, deep space.
That's where he'd go and we have to follow.
Wow.
That's a long shot even for us. I mean, this is barely a clue.
It's not much.
Quake leaves a wake of destruction.
I've explained my philosophy on that. They need to respect how strong we are.
We're down to 4 people.
Exactly. That is the point. They don't know that.
Oh, crap.
We're just a rock floating by.
Is it too late to turn down this job?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'd have a theory if he was encased in concrete, but he's partially made of concrete. Tell me that's not a lens of some sort.
Holy crap, it is!
I got you. It's coming.
What's coming?
Hell, Benson. You didn't detect a heartbeat?
Heartbeat? He doesn't have a heart.
Yeah.
We may have our next location.
Look at that, right in the ley line. Just saying.
Oh, you're right. Keller, take Fox with you. May Yo-Yo, take point.
Get out of here, kid.
Oh, she jumped.
Where's the mom?
Her balloon go. Get out of here, kid.
I don't think so.
Well, you've always been dumb as a bag of bricks.
Ooh, the point on something. Yep.
Hold on.
Fast, 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 fast.
Whoa.
Ah, see, they're using that.
Yeah.
Enter the coordinates for Earth. Let's get out of here.
The coordinates were already locked in.
Uh-oh.
No, to deep space.
Oh my God!
See?
But you're
They're always doing this to each other. Oh Does anyone see? This is not good.
It's beautiful.
I like it. I like their image. No problem.
Do you want to buy us some more time, Snowflake?
With pleasure.
What?
Why are you doing this?
We got hostages.
Oh, come on. Don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
Go in stealth.
She's going to go in and
Watch
do
it.
something to your vehicle.
You'll be a butterfly.
Uh-oh, he's going to die.
Butterfly. Oh my gosh.
No.
Whoa.
May?
Communication's knocked out, too.
Ooh.
Wow, their ears.
Oh no, is he alright?
Take the weapon.
Everything scares me.
It's going to be massive.
Oh boy.
Oh crap!
smoke.
Oh,
Yo-Yo!
wow, yikes.
Yo-Yo was right there. She was laying down. Oh, great.
Opened up a portal of more soldiers.
It's Ward again. I'm back again.
Oh, this guy's gone. Coulson!
Oh.
Fake Coulson.
What?
You're from S.H.I.E.L.D.
No!
No!
Questioned. God darn it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
What is this now?
What?
Coulson's a
Oh,
badass now.
I don't like that.
That's his
No.
name, Lola.
That fits?
Oh, it is him.
It
Here in a
fits.
moment.
Ooh.
Oh.
What?
Let's do this.
Oh my
What?
Everything's
All right, I need a
changed.
lot more information right
Yeah,
now.
what is going
If
on
you're S.H.I.E.L.D.,
here?
you turn. If you die, you turn into.
Oh my God.
God knows what.
Yeah, that's big
So-
question. What?
Is even the Fitz thing connected? Like with the Coulson thing?
It might be. It
I
might
think
be
they're
one of
separate.
those soldiers. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's really
It's
bizarre.
mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
Poor
new
May.
information a year later, and everyone's kind of separated again.
That's right.
That's right. Gemma put them into deeper space to try to find Fitz.
And I'm assuming that's where he is, hopefully, because they have that connection.
Yeah.
They know each other so
okay,
well. That most likely he is there, but that's still a very far-fetched idea. I mean, that's such a big chance to take. Deep space. And I love the idea, though, with her looking at that little, marking on the inside.
Right. She can
Right,
speak.
yeah.
She can read alien.
Yeah, what have you been doing the last year?
That's so funny.
That's great. But you have to keep your mind busy, and she's very smart. And, I mean, they're all really smart and busy, but, like she has an extra level instead of just, like, doing whatever, hanging
Yeah,
out.
because
she's, like,
she
a
has
read-up.
drive. She doesn't want to give up on Fitz. And
Yeah.
My God.
So I hope they will be reunited. Again, I'm still kind of torn about this being a different Fitz. It is our Fitz, but it's a different version.
And what
Although the
about
timeline
Coulson?
changed, so that
Fitz
movie
but
was
not
reset.
Fitz.
That's right.
And then Coulson, yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
My God. No,
So
What's
what did
going
they
on there?
do? So if he did die, let's say, okay, whether they put him into Tahiti mode and then he died, did someone get his DNA, get his whatever, and just remake him a body of a shell, like a shell of a body?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't
Coulson
think you mean at the end. I don't think it was a makeshift robotic thing where he went back into Tahiti that way. I think he was
Be a
physically
twin,
there.
an evil twin.
Yeah, I mean, maybe down when they first made him, they had a different body. I don't know. I doubt that too. But just with the timeline differences, I guess, like how the timeline you can change it. I'm assuming that maybe he's just from a different timeline and maybe he's time jumping or something. Like, where are they even coming from?
Right, and why are they coming
Yeah.
to Earth? Why are these hostile people, creatures, whatever? Why are they coming to Earth? So apparently they don't have heartbeats, or that guy that was in the cement wall.
It's all weird because for him
Or
to
just
come
because
back.
half of his body is gone, so his heart was gone, maybe cut off.
So how is he even breathing? So
Right.
I mean, I'm assuming
How
he's
did
an
he grasp
alien.
at Benson and have this chip come out, which was a time, it was coordinates, which was so smart to catch on. At least they know how to, at least they have one of those devices where they can catch on to. Or was it blown up? Did who had that device that time?
Well, they found it off the guy that dropped
Yeah,
it, right?
did Max still have it though?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
he was
So
looking
maybe
at it,
they
right?
can see where another one's going to be.
Maybe, and that was like perfect that they found this guy who had that device on him in
big
order to
time.
figure out where to go. And I was kind of like, okay, well, we don't know who these guys are. Are they hostile? They immediately attacked the ship. And now they blew up this museum, but they were afraid about their leader or whatever getting through. So them just destroying a huge building was like kind of crazy. I mean, maybe they evacuated everyone in there before S.H.I.E.L.D. even got there. I mean, the guy was like, beat it kid or whatever, and had the kid run off. So maybe
I think they
did that
don't
all
care,
around.
and they just, he just said it just to say it in passing, but I don't think they evacuated. I think they don't care.
Yeah, so they are terrorists of some kind, and what is their intention? So if they're doing that, I'm assuming that they have hostile intentions and are going to do something bad with the Earth. So here they save the Earth, but yeah, it's always in peril, and I know that's why S.H.I.E.L.D.'s around to help out. But man, like, it has been a year, so
Yeah, and maybe they're part of the Confederacy. You don't know.
That's right. Is Keller still alive?
I don't know.
I don't
He's
know.
on the ground out there, so I don't know.
And I'm so sad about Coulson dying. I was really hoping, even though it was in our face, that he would survive it. I mean, here we have a new Coulson, whoever he is. But I'm still really sad. I'm glad May had some time with him at the end. That was really sweet.
For a year, yeah.
And then Mac and Yo-Yo. I mean, I know they have their troubles, but I was hoping they'd work it out because they really loved each other.
They did. They probably still do. And, she didn't want to give up, but he gave up on her. But, when he takes something over, like this job, he's going to absorb it. And that's what he's doing. He's just living this job.
Yeah.
And I think that's what just separated them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. And and he's so loyal to it, too, and so dedicated. It's just,
And it is funny to see May being like the talking person, the person that's the go-between everything. Like she's very observant. She's very,
She is.
Smart lady.
I mean,
she knows. She can tell on cues that, people have eyes for each other, and
and for them to sneak around so much, Yo-Yo and her boyfriend or whatever, and May catching on, but maybe May knew more, but she just said, oh, well, I see the looks that you guys give each other or something. You should go for a drink or have a date or whatever. So she doesn't even know that they're involved unless she was just kind of playing it up too.
Right, and just giving her blessing.
Yeah, kind of thing. But I know. So, I am happy for her. People, things don't always work out and you move on, but I really had good hope for Yo-Yo and Mac together, but it's understandable. What's going on
I get it.
And he's a great director. I mean, he's great at leading, and everyone really respects him. And
it's good.
And Daisy being separate's pretty, like that whole team doing their thing.
Oh, I know.
Light years away. And using that machine that we saw for the gravitonium, or the Confederacy was using before to teleport. Like, that's kind of neat that they have that.
Yeah, that's great. They're utilizing what they need to do, and go back to Earth. Okay, nope, wrong coordinates.
Yeah.
Not going there.
How crazy is it that here Enoch's ship, which didn't happen in the previous cycle, now was destroyed?
Cut in half.
Cut in half. So Enoch lives forever until he gets killed. So, I mean, maybe he can survive outer space. I don't remember what his limitations are, if he really expressed many. I mean, he did blow up before in the other timeline and apparently died there. We assume he died there.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'm hoping Enoch is back in some way.
I hope so too. And Gemma was right. If Fitz is in this planet or whatever in deeper space, she was totally right. She said, no, he's going to be there.
I kind of feel like, because they're always the heart of the show, that they're always like fated to be together, like him even finding them in the future and seeing Simmons first. Like, I thought that was awesome. And I just feel like it's always meant to seek one or the other out, so he was seeking her and now she's seeking him. And what's going on with him, like what happened to him? So Enoch said right before the ship was cut in half that things change or whatever, and I have to save you or make sure you're safe. So it's only been, I think he said, it sounded like 2 years went by at that point.
Or at least, just months went by, I think.
Yeah, you
still had like 73 point something
and
months
I thought it was
ago.
75 in total.
At 74, so
74. Okay,
it just started and then it broke in half. So maybe he just said, "Okay, I'm going to have to do something else. We're going to have to switch it up."
Yeah.
And brought him to that deep space.
Yes, and I'm thinking
planet.
like maybe he knew people there or something and was somehow able to teleport over there. And now Fitz is working for someone or some people, and he has to inject himself to be one of them, maybe, or to survive the elements. I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe every once
What's
in a
that
while he's got to do that.
Look at his eyes.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, they're survivors, but geez.
Yeah.
I mean, just to inject themselves full of all this stuff. All these crazy things that happen to them. But again, I am happy to see Fitz. He's a main character. I love him, and I want him and Simmons to be happy. It's just all weird now because it's like, even though it's still the main Fitz, I still see him as a different version because that one did die. Mm-hmm. He doesn't just like disappear, like that whole thing happened to save the Earth, and he was with them the whole way and then died. And then this guy was still present at the same time. So they were both, co-living.
Right, coexisting.
At the same time. So I'm like, so it's interesting. And then
well,
Coulson really freaks out.
And he was speaking a different language. He's speaking alien. So when Gemma meets up with them, maybe not only was she learning how to read alien, if it is the same language, maybe she can understand it as well.
Yeah, because maybe it's Enoch's language or something, because it's his capsule. So maybe it's all his race or whatever, and she's studying that.
We could even think about them capturing. They cut it in half and just grabbed him, whoever these
maybe Enoch just died, and
maybe whoever their captors were have him, and he had to adapt and do whatever they say, and you have to work in the trenches to whatever we tell you to do, you have to do it. But he's like, let's do this, so he's kind of like excited about it. So I'm thinking it's previously said like Enoch's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And anything could happen to anyone, but I'm just thinking really quick about all the couples in the show. Like, everyone's separated in really bad ways.
But
Big
Piper
time.
and David is together.
But I think they're just buddies.
Are they
It seemed like they were. I thought at first that they were like they loved each other, but they're like spatting at each other. I didn't think they were like how they that sometimes you have that beginners stage of like
flirting and
flirting, but you're mad at each other, but you really like each other. But I think they're just best friends.
Oh, you think so?
I know. I like trying to feel that out and be like, okay, what's going on here?
I at first I thought, maybe they do, because they're always spatting, but
I could see them being together. They had good chemistry and stuff.
I think they're just
and he has a son, and he's like, I haven't seen my son in months,
and that is so true. I mean, Gemma, here you go again. We're another example of what's better for the greater good for everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone's missing their family. Yes, we're pursuing this great feat of trying to get Fitz, but he's not there. So why don't we just refuel, resupply, get our bearings and go back? But
I know, and if you could do that, I would be like, can you do it? That would be better, because then you don't want to risk anyone else's life.
Was questioning.
Way. But Daisy looks amazing too. I can't help it. Like, she's beautiful anyways, with just her beautiful hair.
Her hair's
and oh my god, it was just good.
Seems like her smile's a little different.
Yeah, it looks like her hair's like short on one side or something, or maybe it's just the way it's flipped, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I like her look. Yeah, good. All right, fingers crossed, and I'm happy to see Fitz and Coulson back in some form, but we'll see what happens.
It's like, are we happy or are we not happy?
I'm kind of, I love the actors. I'm happy they're back, but at the same time, I'm a little confused.
Wow.
Well, not like we're getting what's going on, but there's just so many questions on what's truly
talk about confusing. Poor May sees this guy that looks just like that's a different form.
It's her concussion. She's like, oh
God, just put me out.
I know. I'm just gonna go to sleep now. So until next time, guys. If you want to check out the next episode early, you can check out our links below on our Patreon. If you're watching on our Patreon, thank you guys. You really support us, keep us going. If you guys can subscribe or give the video a thumbs up, that really helps us grow. Love you, and we'll see you very soon, as always.
Bye.